There's that man again.
So you want a fragrance that can deliver that knockout blow. Yeah, I got about 5 of them here that can do that. Stay tuned, I'll tell you about them. What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the Teddy Files. I'm your resident sommelier, Mr. Dearest Teddy. And today we're talking about 5 knockout fragrances that you can have in your collection. What do I mean by knockout fragrance? I mean fragrances that smell so good, it may just knock them off their feet. So we're going to get started with the very first one, the very first selection that I have, and that would be Yuzu by Caron. So this one, of course, if you can guess, the main note in this one is yuzu, and this is it's very different from other fragrances that have the note of yuzu. Thinking Izzy Miyake, God rest your soul, sir. But the yuzu in this one has a bit more refined feel to it. I mean, it has lemon verbena and basil as well, but it also has black fig and fruity notes. They don't come across very like strong in it, but it gives it a bit of a balance. It gives it a little bit more of a base. And then when you come in with the Virginia cedar and the sandalwood, I mean, it's a very, very refined and clean fragrance. Very clean, very immaculate fragrance that really, honestly, this will be perfect in a high heat. I can imagine. I have not worn it in a high heat just yet, but I can imagine once the sun hits this, the magic is going to be coming off your skin. So this right here, the very first selection that may deliver that knockout blow, is Yuzu by Caron. So before I go any further with the list, the first thing I want to do is shout out to one of my users. Can't think of your name right now, sir, but he actually pointed out the audio difficulties I was having in my last video. I want to thank you for that, sir. I have since gotten a brand new microphone, so we will not have these issues again. But I do listen to my followers, and I pay attention, and I thank you for the advice, and I truly appreciate you. But enough with the love fest. Let's get back to the fragrances. The next fragrance that we have coming up is by Mercedes-Benz, and that's Mercedes-Benz Silver. So this is my scent of the day. This might be one of the absolute cleanest fragrances so far that I've smelled in my collection. Just the cleanest is almost like a clothesline clean. It is just, it's so clean and crisp. It's almost like a crisp brisk of fresh air. I mean, right at the top you got bitter orange, grapefruit, and rhubarb, but the vetiver definitely comes in and gives it that nice, almost that nice grassy, woodsy type of feel to it. But it's the ambroxan, of course, that pushes it. And it's been on my skin for an entire workday, and I can still smell it. But this fragrance right here, to me, I've had it for about a year. I've been waiting to wear it. I got it in, well, not in it for a year. Let me correct that. I got it in the winter, so at least half a year. And I wasn't able to wear it, or I didn't wear it in the winter because I'd rather try to get it on hotter days. So it was about 80 degrees outside today. So I said, you know what, let me go ahead and give this thing a shot. And man, am I glad that I did. This right here was worth the wear. And it definitely, if you like clean fragrances, crisp, clean fragrances, this will deliver that knockout blow. And that would be Mercedes-Benz Silver. So the next fragrance that I have coming up, I don't think I gave this fragrance enough love last year, and I don't know why, because I absolutely love this fragrance, and that would be Lacoste L.12.12, or Lacoste White, like we affectionately call it. Man, I missed you.
Did you miss me?
I truly did miss you. This right here, Man, the grapefruit, the rosemary, the cardamom at the top. You got the ylang ylang tuberose, but it's the suede note, the unexpected suede note. I mean, you expect it because you know it's in the notes, but it balances it so perfectly with the leather, the vetiver. It's not heavy though. It's not a heavy suede. It's not a heavy leather. It mixes so well with the lighter, more crisp, citrusy notes in this fragrance that this here, this is a summertime staple. I know a lot of people that have it and a lot of people that enjoy it, and I happen to be one of those people. And who knows, maybe you will be too, and you will be able to deliver, got tongue tied, be able to deliver that knockout blow with Lacoste, L.12.12, or Lacoste White. So the next fragrance that I have up is ambery, aromatic, and citrusy. And I actually was put onto this, of course, listening to some of the guys in the fragrance community. Shout out to TLGG Reviews. And that would be Acqua Essenziale Blu or Salvatore Ferragamo Blue Essential Water. You didn't know I knew Italian. I still don't. But forget about all of that. The fragrance itself. Now, what can you say? Like, honestly, this fragrance, to me, it is, to me, one of the more, and then I've used the word, and I'm going to keep using the word because it actually works in this situation. It's a very refined summertime fragrance. It's a very refined spring-summer fragrance. It's perfect for spring because it has a little bit of sweetness of the tonka bean, but you also have the lemon, the Calabrian bergamot, the cardamom. You have lavender, so you get the lavender in the mid notes, and the ambroxan. The ambroxan is also what helps push it off your skin pretty good, and you have a beautiful sillage and a great scent bubble with this fragrance. It lasts about, I give it a good, for me, it lasts 6 hours on my skin. That's perfect. To me, that's an entire workday. 2 hours left. After 6 hours, it becomes a whole skin scent. I still got it on me though, so I can still smell it. It is a pretty great fragrance, and in all honesty, it is one that this summer, if you don't already have this should be the summer that you get your hands on Acqua Essenziale Blu by Salvatore Ferragamo. So the very last fragrance that we have on the list is one that I did purchase last summer, and I'm a huge fan of it because I love how it smells on my skin, and that will be Bvlgari Glacial Essence. Cool, crisp, clean fragrance. And I know I said I wasn't going to do this no more, but damn it, I want to smell it. Oh my goodness, that ginger juniper berry combination. This is my scent of the day tomorrow. I'm going to be wearing this tomorrow. This one, I don't know. It seems like sometimes people sleep on this, but please don't sleep on this, people. This is definitely a knockout blow worthy fragrance. You got that sandalwood coming into the mid part of it with that orris that just brings in almost that buttery, almost just creamy type of essence into all of the freshness at the top. And then the clearwood, musk, and cedar notes give it that beautiful balance at the end of the fragrance. This fragrance here is definitely one of those ones that will deliver the knockout blow. And I'm talking about the knockout blow that'll just knock them right off their feet with the greatest of elegance. So if you haven't gotten your hands on it already, get your hands on it for this summer. Bvlgari Man, Glacial Essence. Well, everyone, that is my time. And I appreciate you guys coming over here, checking out the Teddy Files. I know that you do not have to come watch these videos, and I truly appreciate it. Thank you for watching my top 5 spring-summer knockout fragrances. And I'm going to be doing another list of another 5, because I know you didn't think that was all. Oh, no, we're going to put 5 more in another video coming up very soon. But make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to the content because it helps the channel grow. And make sure you hit that bell icon because it notifies you whenever I upload. And remember, my name is Mr. Diaz Teddy, your fragrance sommelier. And over here, we don't do stink. So please, don't be a stink ass. Have a good evening.